This is the 2023 Apache 164V. In today's video, we're going to figure out why this is the most popular sports bike in Bangladesh. Catered to enthusiasts seeking a performance-oriented motorcycle in the competitive 150 to 160cc segment. Designed to offer a premium riding experience by combining cutting-edge technology, sporty design, and race-inspired performance. With TVS's racing pedigree, the 4V was introduced to bridge the gap between commuter bikes and high-performance machines, providing accessible power, sharp handling, and modern features, appealing to riders who want an adrenaline-pumping yet practical motorcycle for city rides and occasional spirited weekend outings. The 4V, TVS's flagship motorcycle, embodies commitment to innovation and its passion for delivering track-inspired bikes to everyday riders. The 2023 TVS Apache RTR 164V is powered by a 159.7cc oil-cooled single-cylinder engine that produces 17.3 horsepower at 9,250 RPM and 14.73 Nm of torque at 7,250 RPM, paired with a 5-speed gearbox. It features a race-tuned telescopic front fork and a monoshock rear suspension for precise handling. Its advanced features include a fully digital instrument cluster with SmartX Connect Bluetooth connectivity for navigation and call alerts. The Apache RTR 164V comes equipped with an efficient braking setup to ensure safety and control. It features a front disc brake with a diameter of 270mm for strong stopping power, while the rear brake options include a 200mm pedal disc. This combination of braking components ensures precise and reliable performance in both urban and sporty riding conditions. With a curb weight of 144 kilos, a 12-litre fuel tank, and premium radial tyres, it blends power, agility, and style, making it a standout performer in its segment. So obviously, let's start it off with a little test drive. I'll give you these little racing vibes. TVS Apache 4V. I've been waiting to make this video for a while now. I mean, there's a big hype over this bike in Bangladesh. I wouldn't say it's a Chapri bike, but I can see that the Chapris are trying to Chaprify this bike. All that aside, this bike is decent. It's got a nice amount of torque, and it's wonderful over bumps. And obviously I've heard a lot of complaints about the brakes on this thing, and I don't think it's the brakes problem. And there are 90 section tyre at the front, and obviously for a 160cc bike with this kind of power on a 160cc engine, it rivals against R15s easily. So the tyre is the main issue with this bike. It's not the brakes are absolutely fine. If you can control the bike, you can brake well enough. However, it's just the tyres that are a big letdown. But hopping on this thing anyways, this bike, I didn't know what to expect of this bike. It's one of those things. I thought it might just be like the Jigsaw. But this is nice, man. And obviously it's got a lot of features on this bike where you can test the 0 to 60 kilometers, and tires are so skinny. On top of that, the quality on the rubber is not the best. You need softer tires for these kind of bikes, where this bike, ABS is 100% necessary if it's going to keep skidding and slipping. Alright, we're going to come onto the road that we test this bike out on. 0 to 60, lap timer mode, high speed mode, 0 to 60. That's alright, you know. That was actual raw power from the bike. And you could really feel the torque. I thought the front tires, the front wheels were going to lift up off the ground. Oh, thank God they didn't. Wow, it just goes through 60 so effortlessly. This, bro, I'm not even going to connect the launch. I'm not going to even connect the... I can't even speak. I am not going to compare the Lonsin or the Haro GP. I would even compare an R15 to this bike's power to weight ratio because, oh, this is unbelievable. A 160cc that can move like this. Go like a Street Fighter stance on this bike. You always look like you're ready to go. And obviously, as I was saying, it's harvesting time for Bangladesh. Right, ready. Can't get 100 on this road because it's got a little bump there. So yeah, obviously you get this. That's over with the 0 to 60 stats on the bike. I mean, the ride-wise, it's got nice position on the bike. I really like how the comfort is on this bike as well. Like, you can't go wrong with the suspension that the bike comes with. I mean, it's nice and comfy. I mean, at the front, you don't get that much of a sporty feeling, but that's okay because of the steering stem posture. The handlebar placement, it makes you already, it push you in an already ready position for when you're riding to attack the corners. And yeah, the rear suspension, that's the main thing. It really helps put the power down on the rear wheels. Amazing hook bumps. This bike just wants to keep going, man. But the thing is, Bangladesh roads are not the best, which means this bike can't really live up to its full capabilities. Obviously, it's not going to be everywhere in Bangladesh that are like this. Obviously, if you go to the city, the town side, you might find better roads and secluded areas. Alright. So we're on 20 now, we're just chilling, normal traffic, and I'm on gear 2. And if imagine someone wants to race me, all I just gotta do is pick up. I don't think there's any other bike in Bangladesh that can compare to that. How fast this thing really is, and even with the 6, it did a nice job of delivering the power. Like, I wouldn't even want to class this bike as a commuter bike because it's just got much of a wow factor than you'd get in a Gixxer. And I don't know about the price on this thing, I think it's a little bit more expensive than the Gixxer, but not drastically more expensive, where like it would really, it's by a whole margin expensive. I doubt it's something like that. I think it's like a 50,000 TH difference, something like that. Nothing too big. And the steering on this bike is so nimble. The quality on this bike feels absolutely 10 out of 10. Quality feels 10 out of 10. Power delivery, wow, that's way above the scale. Like 10 out of 10 cannot describe the power delivery on this bike. The brakes are great. It's just that it doesn't come factory with nice tires. So as an owner, it should be your responsibility anyways to get obviously aftermarket tires, ones that do not come from the factory. You gotta look for a good tire, somewhere that's soft and that will easily grip for the road. Yo, this bike, man, this is something I would buy without hesitating. Getting up to a high speed is just effortless for this bike. It's so easy. And I wouldn't recommend this bike for a beginner rider because obviously the complaints about the braking system, which also go into the tire issue. This bike is not good for a beginner, and especially the power delivery. Imagine they just slip the clutch and there goes the front wheel. They've gone straight to heaven. So yeah. So this is it, done with the test drive on the TVS Apache RTR 4V. And we're going to get into a few pros and cons about this bike. Even though there isn't any or many, wow, searching for neutral on this bike is effort. Oh, there we go, found it. The TVS Apache 4V, like any other bike, has its own pros and cons, such as having such a powerful 159cc engine delivering 17.3 horsepower, offering best in-class performance. Its sporty design, advanced features like SmartX Connect, Bluetooth connectivity, LED lighting, race-tuned suspension, and radial tires add to its appeal. However, the lack of dual-channel ABS or single-channel ABS would be highly recommended, as the tires are a big letdown in the braking system. But it's not really a big deal because with the other variants of the 4V, you can get the optional ABS system if you'd like. Additionally, its sporty seat design might compromise pillion comfort on longer rides, and premium pricing positions it on the higher end of the segment. Overall, it's a feature-rich, high-performance bike with a few trade-offs, which anyone can realistically live with. Finally, we've come to the conclusion on whether this bike is really the best sports bike in Bangladesh. But before we give our rating, I'm going to give you 3 reasons to why I will give it that rating now. So first of all, before I hopped onto the bike, I expected a lot from it because obviously how common the bike is and how much chatter there is about this bike. But as soon as I got onto the bike, it's wowed me differently. It's like it's gone beyond my expectations. I did not expect a small bike 160cc engine to give such a heavy punch on the acceleration. Second of all, the riding comfort is on another level. The suspension's nice, the handlebar layout is great for the right way up posture. It's almost as if you're always ready to attack the corners as well as go for a comfortable daily ride. However, the rear seat for the pillions is not going to be so comfortable. But if you're buying these bikes, it's not all about having a passenger, it's all about you because you're the one that's riding it. Third of all is the overall design with the instrument cluster, the shape of the bike, the design, the color, everything just looks on point. The verdict on this bike, I'm going to give you an outstanding, unbeatable 10 out of 10, only because the design on the bike, the pricing factor, and the overall ride feel on the bike, it's just something that will blow your mind every time you hop on this thing. And it's definitely not a beginner bike. You need to have some kind of experience riding a powerful bike to get a good handle of this bike. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, and share this video with your friends and family, as it will help me make better content in the future and I could get a hold of better bikes to review for you guys. So yeah, stay safe and I'll catch you guys in the next ride.